All right, we are in the after show.
Woo!
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I lied. I said I was gonna go first, but I really want to know what you guys think first. Like,
Bro,
yeah.
that was scary, but it was one of the most fun fights that I ever had. Only because, like I said, this is my first time playing a barbarian, and just knowing that I could get like half hits, and then I also felt really good because I pulled off all the ghouls over in that direction. Because I think that had we not done that, it would have been way worse. I really
Being that heavily outnumbered is not a normal thing. Because normally we can pick them off pretty quick, and we're not usually outnumbered that long.
Mm-hmm.
But being outnumbered, like basically to the end of the fight, definitely brought tensions up a lot more.
Yeah.
I was
Luckily,
like, oh,
they didn't do too bad a
I'm
damage.
glad I'm not down there.
Yeah,
Especially-
I wasn't about to go through the mental gymnastics of how to hit Hugo. I'm like, there will be flying enemies in future games, but for this one, enjoy it while you can, levitating man.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
James over here got it all easy, floating like 15 feet in the air the entire.
Yeah, I can fly, but I'm
Look,
still a
I got hit by a
marshmallow.
sack of bricks inside the house.
Yeah.
Nah, Hugo saved my life.
Just put him in a low-bearing cave.
Yeah.
Hugo
Right,
saved
yeah.
my life. He kept
Next
those
game's in the
ghouls
cave.
away from me.
Yeah, the ghouls were kind of distracted a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
TJ,
was rough as someone that only has one attack.
Y'all will get more.
I know, but like for that fight, when there's like 17 enemies, I'm like, all right, so I can hit one. All right, that's my turn.
Yeah, I think Eloin would have been dead multiple times if it weren't for the invisibility. So, loving that, loving that potion.
Invisibility is great.
That
Let
was
me, like,
so good.
We
Run
gave it
around
to the
and
right
heal
person.
people too.
We
Like
gave
I
it
could
to the
just
right
go
person.
wherever I want.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
look into like next time I get a spell having it beat invisibility, because the idea of Eloin just running around healing people and not getting hit is pretty cool.
You just have to make sure
Greater
you're not getting
invisibility.
greater.
Greater invisibility. is the
Yeah.
I will say, Reyna, we are an unstoppable duo now.
Indeed.
Like, this is only going to get better from
Yeah.
here.
We've unlocked the
'cause-
code.
Pretty good.
Your automatic double the advantage attack, so you can get your sneak attack on top of your 2 attacks. We're basically a 3-attack monster, and I eat up all your damage.
Yes.
And it was so left. You were like, I'm just gonna because you were like, I'm just gonna climb on apple bottom, and I'm like, oh, this is a bit. And Chris is like, all right, we're a unit now. I'm like, what?
It's like, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, we just used like Voltron.
Yeah.
Look, I was just waiting for you at the end of this fight to be like, all right, that ends stage 1. The other side of the roof is now powering up. You hear laughing in the distance.
Yes.
The house
Vistandia,
rumbles.
that was a fake Vistandia.
Yeah, that was a fake stand. This is the real one over here. We'll see you next time.
What'd you think?
How y'all looking? What did I think?
Yeah, oh my
Um,
god.
Too large.
I mean,
hands on the
I
roof.
will say it was stressful as fuck to run. Like, I mean, if you guys could see, I've got like 20 something tabs open over here. Like, no, because like, okay, I feel like from a mechanical standpoint, I gave Castandia like a bunch of spells, and I'm scrolling through, and then I realized I'm like, probably should have looked at exactly how these work before I jumped into the game instead of going, oh, that looks cool. Necromancers would have that. Let's throw this on here. And so that was the whole thing. Seriously thought y'all were gonna die a couple of times because it was a theme throughout like the first 3 episodes. Y'all just can't let shit go, man. Like okay, no, I first noticed it in the mimic fight, right? There was a bunch of muddy in there and shit, but it was in a room with a bunch of spikes. All you had to do was leave and shut the fucking door and continue on with the thing. But
then I wouldn't have this 300 gold, would I?
Yeah, I got 300 gold.
And then in the room, I was like, hey, the book's flying around. Maybe just, I think Eloin even said it at one point. She was like, can't we just grab the shit and go? And it's like, yes,
think
you
it-
definitely can do that.
The Fig will be following us, throwing books at us. We
Do
don't
you
want all
know
that.
who Constable Lightbringer is?
I mean, no, I
Yeah.
seriously underestimated the tenacity of this group because then you got to the end and I'm like, okay, I mean, I tried to make a display of the crystals and there's Standia, that's your target. And then as you come out, all of her zombies rise up. Because she wasn't that tough. She was like level 4. She wasn't like super duper insanely powerful or anything. But like, I mean, because I get what level you guys are. But so I was like, okay, we'll do like a zombie horde swarm type of thing. It'd be great. And y'all just kept fighting the zombie. I'm like, more of them arrive. And Gregory's like, that's cool. I'll kill them all. More of them arrive.
Well, I thought to
Probably
myself,
do something about this. More of them arrive.
And I tried. I was
yeah,
gonna take
that's-
her on and bring her down, but you were like, I'm over there now.
I was
Over
fully
there now.
prepared. Like she had Misty Step and like some other mobility spells, and I was fully prepared for you all to just bum rush her. Well, so I was prepared for that, but y'all were just like, Lightbringer's got this. We're just gonna fight everything
What?
else.
No, me.
That's
and
what it felt like at the start.
Abigail went
yeah.
to the other side because we realized, okay, there's ghouls on this side. I had no idea how much damage the ghouls did, and I was like, okay, maybe we could take out these 3 real quick. Then they kept coming, and I was like, this will be a really bad thing if they end up surrounding the detective, surrounding Constable. At least I can take the damage, and I have a pretty good constitution. I have a friend on my back that can deal damage too. At least I can hold them off for a couple of rounds. Because if they make it over there and start poisoning other members of the party that don't have any constitution, they're dead.
How
They're
many?
dead.
How many antitoxins did I give you guys?
Two.
I thought I gave you 2. Who took them?
I
Me
ended
and
up
Hugo.
taking one.
The
Oh,
ghouls
okay.
were nowhere near
But
me
you were
the
in
whole
the
time.
air. Yeah. So you had. I mean, I tried to make sure you had enough to where.
The other thing is, like with the crystals, you know how you said you put them on display and everything. We're still kind of getting used to being able to see stuff on a map that we can
Well,
That's
that
fully interact with like that.
that and last session you were like, hey,
If
these
you touch
crystals,
the
if you
they
try
don't
and break
explode.
these, they might fucking explode. And we were like,
Yeah,
maybe
I
we
was
shouldn't
kept
do
thinking
that.
maybe we don't.
It
But
sounded
just-
like a nuke was gonna take the roof off the castle, and we were like,
Yeah, I can see how that would be confusing. I didn't want you to destroy those. I forgot I said that last game.
It's like, oh yeah, I told you not to touch
It's
these
been a
crystals,
week.
but
Yeah.
these are okay.
Yeah,
crystals.
no, the green crystals. See, they're right, so you can go ahead and take the blue ones.
Right.
Don't fuck with the blue ones. They're still working. But yeah,
But it's kind of, I guess that's going to open our eyes to paying attention to how you design these next maps
yeah.
to be able to play with what you've given us to interact.
I mean, well, it's a balancing act, right? Because most of
Yeah.
it, like, I didn't make this whole fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
I
You were just
pulled
kind of littering
the
things
base
around.
and I put stuff. Yeah. So like, because like a lot of the chests were already in there. So in the beginning, when you were like, I checked this chest, I'm like, there's shit in there. I don't know. Like I didn't plan for you to look at every looking thing. But I feel like we're finding a nice balance between the two. Like grabbing the fire in the library and smashing it to burn the books. I was like, oh, that's dope. Because I didn't even think, hey, there's a lantern up there for fire. So that was amazing.
I'm gonna let you know. I took the tavern brawler feat, so everything is now a part of my. If I see it on the map and I can use it to fight with, it's probably going to be used because now I can like grapple and stuff with it as a bonus action.
pretty good.
And yeah, with a grappled person plus a rider on my back that can stab it.
Oh, this is gonna be so weird. Gonna have to make encounters knowing that you guys have advantage and stuff. Like, and I wanted to make it tougher than a regular level 4 party because I knew you were gonna have blessings and curses and all that other stuff go on too. And so, like, when the game when the fight first started, I think y'all had 10 temporary hit points, and the enemies all had disadvantage. So I was like, maybe I'll throw a couple more enemies in there. Just to,
Yeah,
but
thanks.
then they were there, and I'm like, did I overdo it? Oh man, I don't want to.
Yeah, there's like
It was
20
getting a
enemies
little-
on the board.
It's like, oh my god, what is happening?
It's
I
not
mean,
like they were
I
super
guess
weak
I
either.
see why he was worried that he was gonna kill us tonight.
Well, I had to, and truth be told, I actually had more stuff come. If are y'all still in the map on Tailspire?
No, I left.
I'm there.
I am.
Yeah. Scroll down. Go back into the room where you came from.
What have you done?
Yeah,
Are
there were gonna
things
be.
coming out?
Yeah, there were gonna be more skeletons. Coming
How
up
about
from
those?
the. Do you see them? There were gonna be like 4 more coming up.
I checked those. Those are. I thought those wouldn't be undead. I would have
No.
smashed them
They weren't at first until she sent the necrotic energy.
until she made them undead. Okay.
Yeah, they were
I
just
wonder
bones
what she
until she
did
made
when
them
she did
undead.
the thing.
I was about to just smash those. I
Yeah.
was just about to be like, I don't trust it. I'll smash it.
If I hadn't
we
divine
went
sensed,
up.
I would have.
Yeah. So I feel like we found a nice balance. I mean, y'all didn't think it was too hard, did you? You can tell me.
No.
Tell me.
I was
tell
super
me
relieved
so I
when
can.
those blessings came in.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
a little stressful.
I think it was a little too hard because I don't want you to have the blessings to win.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, obviously there were a couple like the D12s and stuff helped and everything tonight.
Yeah.
And it was completely like I've got them numbered. Like she legit rolled the one that was like,
Murder
random,
everything.
yeah, damage to all the enemies or whatever. So that was kind of serendipitous. That was dope. I like the way that it ended, but I kind of feel like I overdid it a little bit because I don't know if you would have made it without all of that stuff. So
Let me ask you this: if we would have killed Vistandia before all of the skeletons and stuff got to us, would
Mhm.
all of the skeletons and everything would they have just dropped because they didn't have the magic anymore?
if you had killed yes. If you had killed Fistandia,
Because that was my plan.
That's my plan too.
Because she was the
Yeah.
one. She was
Me
the one.
too.
The crystals gave her. The crystals gave her the power to basically cast summon undead at the end of every turn, right? So that's why they kept spawning. But she was the one summoning them. So if you had killed her and left the crystals up, then the zombies would have dropped.
Well, no, I was just saying at the very end because when all the crystals were gone, there was no more other zombies. There
Yeah, she couldn't
being
cast.
stabbed in the back as I keep wailing on Fistandia until she dies. That was the rest of my plan because that's why I jumped in the first place. 'Cause I was like, okay, I know me and my girl can take out these crystals, and then afterwards, hopefully, she'll be able to do enough sneak attack damage with me just eating all the blows that she throws at me to kill her. That was the only reason that I jumped in. I was like, this is high risk, high reward, but we have to end this.
Yeah, and cutting the rage so that you could get the effect. I was like, why would he do that? I guess he's got a
Yeah.
plan.
That was crazy.
That was genius.
I was like, wait,
Yeah,
I would have never thought of that, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like
This
the
is
wild
low
magic
class.
barbarian.
Yeah.
It was
Kinda
the
brings
only
a whole
thing
new
that I
thing
could
to
do. Because if I had rolled a 2, I kept rolling once. If I had rolled a 2, instant
Yeah, you were rolling
transmission.
ones even on like damage.
Instant
Yeah.
It was
transmission.
rough.
It would have been over.
oh yeah, that would have
Cause-
been dope.
It would have been just Fistandia getting stabbed in the back and then me teleporting away and then coming back in. Like it would have been over.
Well, the next one. I mean, the next couple of games aren't going to be boss fights, so you'll be fine. But
Oh, who would like to do the recap? Abigail, would you like to do it this go round?
Yes.
And then I can
That makes
probably
sense.
do it next week before I go to stun school so that I can have a little bit of time and not have to worry about it while I'm there.
It was just cycle through.
Yeah. Because I think we only need Max, me, and Dylan to do it next ones.
but yeah,
All
I'm
right.
glad everybody had a good time.
Oh yeah.
It was great. I really enjoyed the fight. I did. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Now we just have to get out of this stupid mansion.
Yeah,
We got the 5th book that fucking Applebottom's standing on.
yeah, yeah. Y'all will get the 5th
You
book
gotta loot her rotting pockets.
and move from there. Yeah, the next episode. I've started writing the next one. There's going to be a lot of lore and stuff, so pay attention.
Ooh.
Good.
No.
I mean,
Did I hear plot episode?
Better be after that.
I say a lot. Yeah, there's gonna be more plot episodes, and there's gonna be another plot episode, and then we're going in. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Excited.
excited.
Thank you, Lauren, as well. You were a great blood
Yes.
god, and you did great at removing all of the freaking dice. Like,
and troubleshooting
Yeah.
when things went wonky.
It was weird because I was just sitting here watching, and then all of a sudden, like
Yeah, I saw
if you go back on like the VOD or whatever, like all of a sudden, like all of the terrain disappears, and the only thing you see is just everyone floating in the air, and I'm like, what the hell? And I tried to switch to a different board, and then it crashed, and then I had to shut it down, and then I opened it back up, and then it crashed again, and then I shut it down again, and then I opened it back up, and then it decided it was gonna work. So it's weird.
we have to be like, hey guys, you guys need to fix this bug where if you stay on it for 5.5 hours.
Right.
They knew what game this was.
I
It
didn't-
goes long sometimes.
I
It's like
didn't-
Netflix, it just pops up. Are you still playing? Maybe you
You
should
still
go
play,
outside and
yeah.
take a walk.
I didn't do anything. I was just sitting here watching. Nothing happened. I mean, like I didn't do anything. It was weird. I don't know.
So
Well,
funny.
hopefully you enjoyed it, Lauren, as well.
Yeah.
Our camera woman.
Is
It
it
looked
fun
like-
to watch?
It is fun to watch.
Good.
Yay.
Did we? It looked like we had a good bit of viewers there.
Yeah,
We
had,
held like 20 for a good chunk of time.
at the beginning it was like 14. Then right after we came back from, or no, at the beginning it was like 14. Then midway through the first half, it got to like 20 something. Then it went back down to 14, and then as soon as we came back, it went up to like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then it stayed at like 20 to 22 almost the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Just more concerned that now that my story is, Brandon's not going to feel too bad if I get killed.
Oh, he's definitely not.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
I have a question. I
how
know
dare you
how...
make an 11 AC character on Iron Valley?
how dare? Hey, it's a dangerous
Yeah,
game
that's
you
it.
play, homie. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
I know Iron Valor previously has worked in that you die and no second character. Is that still the case for this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why would it not be?
He's-
That's
I
like
don't
the one
know.
thing.
He said, "We're doing things different now."
Unless you get resurrected.
Yeah, no, I feel like the
can be
the
resurrected.
tagline for Iron Valor should be no backup characters, like, because that's it.
I mean, we have a T-shirt that says that. I mean, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good though. Gregory will carry whoever's lifeless body goes down first, and hopefully somebody can resurrect them. But he'll carry your body around so that your family can bury you.
Can any of you learn Revivify? CJ? Can you learn Revivify?
Might be able to. I'll have to look into that.
There you
Because
go.
that would be
We have
good,
that
as long
diamond.
as it's not me that dies.
Yeah,
But I'm-
well,
Don't you need a diamond for that?
You do.
Yeah.
I,
I'll
I
be-
feel like
one,
there
don't we?
has to be.
You think
in
it'll
the
be
treasure
rich.
There
what?
has to be. There's a whole treasure room.
It's
down
like, do
there.
you think Brandon would be merciful enough to actually give you a diamond once you are able to? Once you are
It's
able
like,
to
that's what you have to
revivify?
spell you can't
That's the
use.
real question.
You know. Hey,
We'll search this mansion for a diamond.
That's what
Who
freaking
knows?
happened in the Curse of Strahd, though. The one guy that knew Revivify, me, died
yeah.
like twice.
You were like
Yeah.
our only healer.
After you failed
It's
to
pretty
use
bad.
it on me, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Our party makeup is
The fucking
We tried
eyeball
so
in
pretty
the
big
woods.
due to our downfall. in
Tried
that-
Tried to
in that-
dispel that shit. Oh no.
I will say, guys, I really, really, really enjoy playing with you guys. This is so much freaking fun, and y'all.
I love this group.
Y'all
A
are,
really
y'all
good
are-
dynamic.
This party is absolutely hilarious and really well balanced. And if you go back and look at the comments, a lot of them were like, "Y'all, this group right here is great. This is great."
Yeah, I want to go back and watch this one because I know there's a lot of chat stuff that I didn't. Get
The
to see.
chat was going crazy. Every time I went back to it, like these conversations, the interactions were.
Hey,
it-
and y'all say what you will about Daniel, but Daniel was so upset when we couldn't give us Lux anymore.
It was very sweet.
He was like, "No, they're all out of luck. It's so bad. Oh no."
like everyone's gonna die.
I went.
Shortest campaign ever. Woo!
I went downstairs to like grab a snack. I think during break or like maybe like it was. I can't remember. Anyways, I went downstairs and like I went to grab a snack and like I was like, Daniel, they're all gonna die, and he goes, I know, it's great.
That's
I feel
definitely
less bad about
something he would
clowning
say.
him as a DM. And
Yeah.
that.
Look, I gotta uphold the standard set by my predecessor in Daniel. Like,
Do
He's
you?
gotta kill somebody.
You don't have to.
I mean, it's episode 4 now. Everybody's fair game.
It's
Just
episode
don't-
4. But I did want to set a precedent. Like I said, I'm not going to go out of my way to kill you. Just don't fuck up. Like,
Don't
because
make any mistakes.
I was
guys.
scared.
Yeah,
When I
don't
dropped
fuck up with
rage,
that
I was
20.
like, this is the only chance.
I'm glad you were scared. I mean,
that's the only chance. This is the
honestly,
only chance.
I was scared for you. I'm like, oh no, I've set this into motion, and they don't know to destroy the crystals. How many times are they gonna keep fighting the responding zombies?
I barely hit any. I only hit the one that like got in my way when I had
No,
no
you're
other
right.
choice.
You're right. Not all of them.
Mhm.
But it
I was
was.
heading straight for
But like just trying to get Vistandia as a martial class.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Just like
And then CJ, how ballsy of you to cast to even prepare True Strike as one of your cantrips. I was like, wow.
CJ's
There was
going in.
enough breath weapon
how
going
this
on.
works.
I was gonna fly in there and just do the cone down onto the zombies and everything.
ooh.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, Eloin's a little ballsy. Eloin's got a bit of an attitude. We know this.
I'm like the True Strike. She's about to make use of the most useless spell in the game. How is this gonna work?
Well, I did actually get I unfortunately couldn't hit Fistandia, but I did still get advantage with True Strike on that thing that I nullified in one hit, which was just a skeleton dude. But like, I don't know. I had to take my rage out somewhere, and the fact that I'm like, I'm gonna get this bitch next turn, and she's like, no.
No, you're not.
And I'm over here now.
Yeah.
Do we want to read this go around's before we leave? Do we want to read this go around's timestamps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to put some interesting ones in there.
I could if you want, or somebody else could do it this time since I did it last time.
You're good at it, Max.
Okay.
Do it unless you
All
want
right.
to.
1 minute 23 seconds. It's already a disaster. In parentheses, disaster avoided. Disregard. 39 minutes. Battle begins. All caps. 1 hour 36 minutes, roughly. Book fight. 1 hour 42 minutes. Succulent Hugo. 75 minutes. Abigail mounts Applebottom.
Yeah, she does.
2 hours 30 minutes. This is where the big fight's about to start. Is we meet our big enemy. 2 hours 37 minutes. Battle is gonna begin. 2 hours 48 minutes. Amelia crumbles the Skeletor. 2:49. Abigail murders a goblin thingy. 2:53. Amelia frostflex. 3:06. Constable flexing on him. 3:14. Breath weapon ? We're underwater. 3:16 because I can fly too, sugar. 3:20. Abigail mounted murderer. What? 3:29. Detective got some stank breath. 3:30. Ish Applebottom ish feeling like an antidote will help. He can't spell.
What?
I think someone misspelled Applebottom is feeling like an antidote would help, but he can't spell.
Because he's poisoned heavily.
Yes. 3 hours 42 minutes. K can't spelled with a K, can't touch this. And then italicized can't touch this. The same what? What's happening here? All right, 3 hours 40 minutes to 3 hours 50 minutes. Can touch this. 4 hours and 5 minutes. Lightning breath. 4 hours and 8 minutes. Hammer of Justice lives. 4 hours and 11 minutes. Eloin Force pushes? ? 4 hours 16 minutes. Glock plus Asimar. You really can touch this. 4 hours 23 minutes. They stab my mounted warrior. 4 hours 31 minutes. Apple smash. 4 hours 35 minutes for the third time this fight. 4:45. Meh. 4:51. Psychic crystal. 4:58. The detective is getting hit. 5:07. Blood God save us. 5:10. Abigail and Gregory are unstoppable. And there we go.
Yes, that totally sums up the game in the weirdest way ever.
Yeah, these were a little bit less random than the last one. The last one we were just up to so many shenanigans. But I will say my favorite's probably Succulent Hugo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
That's
good
my
one.
favorite timestamp.
Succulent Hugo is prime material.
I think
Succulent Hugo is the band name that we all form after this.
I did
Circulate
one
That's our
clip.
Mario.
I did one clip during this show. It was when Reina was like, although we walk through the valley of the IKEA or something. It was
I will fear no dresser or wardrobe.
yeah.
Excellent.
It was really good.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
Have a happy
time.
Thursday morning.
It's already Thursday, baby.
Gotta have a meeting in the morning. Fun
Oh, sucks
time.
to suck.
I got some
Yeah,
editing to
Fucking
do. So.
does.
I have an appointment, but like the cool thing is it's on my computer, so I'm just gonna roll my butt out of bed and be like, well, yeah,
Wow.
it's really nice.
Yeah, no,
I bet it is.
I'ma
gotta
sleep
get
in.
up I gotta get up at 5:30. So.
Ooh,
Oh
get
man.
your ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, get
I
out of here.
win.
I'm gonna be getting up around the same time, so.
Both of y'all get out of here.
Gross. Go get some sleep.
Nasty. Go sleep.
I want to work from home job so bad. All right, y'all.
All right.
People.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.